let's get started. So in Compose, instead of using XML layouts, we have to use composable function like row, column, and box. So first we are going to use column. So let's say we are going to like create another composable function. Let's name it like my app. Okay, now inside it we have to define column. Okay, then text Android, we need to import this text composable as well. Hold on. Android and hello world. Okay, now we have to do pass the modifier, because it's you can see here is underlined, so we have to define pass the modifier. Okay, now in the from underscore scaffold we need to define my app, and we need to pass modifier or padding, and you need to import the padding as well. Okay, now the error is gone. Now we have to use like modifier and modifier. Okay, we need to pass the parameter modifier to composable. Okay, now let's run the application. So you can see like modified or fill next size. Okay, let's see here. Let's wait for a couple of minutes to build the application. It's installed successfully. You can see here it's vertically okay align. Okay, so if you want to like also like for example if you can use the row. Okay, hold on. Okay, and you need to run the application again. Then you can see here instead of vertically shown it should show the horizontally. Okay, in the line. You can see here. Okay, now third one is like box. Okay, now you can see here like you have to like in XML we have to use like frame layout when we want to show the layout over the previous layout, so we have to use box. Okay, so you can see here to composable. Now let's get back to the column one. Now okay, we need to like some modification like horizontally, vertically, horizontal alignment. Okay, alignment dot center horizontally. Okay, so let's run it again. can see here. Okay, now if you want to apply the vertical arrangement dots, or you can see dot top, bottom, center. Okay, now you can see here the layout should be shown like in the middle of the screen here. You can see here. Okay, now instead of using column, now let's get back to the row. Okay, horizontal arrangement on center. Okay, or you can see here like center, top, bottom. Okay, and okay, let's say center. Okay, then let's run the application again. It's kind of like showing the layout here. You can see here. Okay, now we have to apply the vertical alignment. Okay, let's run the application again, and you can see like in the middle of the screen here, just like column. You can see here. Okay, now what about like box? So let's say box. Okay, the horizontal arrangement and vertical alignment is not the parameter for of the box. Okay, now let's say like we have and comma modifier. Okay, now let's run the application again. Let's see what's the output. You can see here the hello Android is showing on at the left top of the screen, and the hello world is showing in the center of the screen. Okay, now let's get back to the column, or you can say row. Okay, now let's see, move this line. Okay, now we have to like assign the weight. Okay, let's say instead of like 25%, and sorry, and let's say 75%. Okay, now modifier 1f and modifier 3f. Okay, let's see. This text composable is taking the 25% of the weights, and this composable function is taking the 75% of the screen. You can see here. Okay, now let's space between, or you can say space around. Okay, let's run the application again. I have to apply like horizontal alignment to show the layout in the middle of the screen. but I have to run the application again. Okay, you can see here. Okay, now if you want to equally divide the screen, then let's see here. Okay, and 50% and 50%. Okay, let's run the application again. You can see here like the two composable text fields, text the composable like is taking the 50% screen. You can see here. Okay, now let's talk about modifier. So modifier help us the style and position over composable. So let's remove this composable. Okay, dot padding 16. Okay, dp dot background color like color dot, or you can see here. Okay, let's say purple 40. Okay, okay, we need to import it. Also the text like size of this composable like should be like 200.dp. Okay, now let's run the application again. Or you can see like hello get back compose. You can see. Okay, and if you want to align the text, then text align text align dot center. Okay, and you can let's run the application again. You can see here. Okay, and now like if you want to like apply the color, then you can use color parameter of the text. Okay, you can see here. Okay, now let's talk about the what is spacer. Okay, so let's say like text start. Okay, and spacer height like 20 dp. Okay, so if you are working with a column, then you have to use the modifier height of the spacer, because it will be spacer is just like adding the spacing between the two composable. Okay, if you are using the row, then you have to use width. So I will just demonstrate the row as well. Okay, so let's run the application to see the output of the column. Okay, can see here. Okay, or you can like you can remove the this parameters. Okay, and run the application again to visualize the spacer. Okay, you can see here. Okay, if you want to like increase the spacing between the composable, like you can see you can see increase the height. Okay, you can see here. Okay, also like I will show you the using the row. Okay, instead of height we are going to use width. Okay, let's say 20 dB. Okay, you can see here. Okay, or like 100. Let's run the application again. You can see here. Okay, now like divider, or you can say if you want to like use the horizontal divider, then you can see here horizontal divider, modifier like thickness like. Okay, because we are using, you can see here. Okay, let's remove the spacer and let's assign like modifier 1f, and we are going to assign modifier weight as the to horizontal divider as well, and modifier, you can see here. Okay, now let's run the application again. You can see here. Okay, now we are like I will show you the column. You can see here. Okay, vertical divider, you can see here. Okay, this line. Okay, now like to visualize more, I'm going to use row. Okay, you can see here. Okay, now you can like play with the thickness, like 4 dp. Okay, let's run the application again. You can see here. Okay, like how to use column, row and box. Okay, and what's the difference between external layouts and the composable layouts. Okay, so in next tutorial modules we are going to explore like text, composable buttons, icons, image, text field, checkbox, switch, radio button, cards, surface, scaffolds, progress bar. Okay, so okay, so if you have any question or query, then let me know in the comments. See ya, bye bye.